All day long here on Color 10, we have been putting the Ozarks first and helping you to feed our neighbors. In the midst of this coronavirus pandemic, feeding those in need has become even more of a priority across our region.
That's why tonight and all day today, we are putting the Ozarks first, partnering with 3 local nonprofits to raise funds and awareness to help our neighbors who may be struggling to put food on the table. Color 10's Madison Heaver is live in downtown Springfield for us tonight with what Ozarks Food Harvest is doing right now to feed people who may not be able to afford a trip to the grocery store. Madison.
Yeah, Heather, Ozarks Food Harvest is trying to serve 1 million meals within 90 days, and that's just to try and help people out that may have lost their job due to COVID-19.
There's a lot of folks that are unemployed right now, and they've never had to receive help.
Ozarks Food Harvest is working hard on a new campaign to help people who are experiencing some hardships as a result of COVID-19.
We are trying to raise enough money to provide 1 million meals within the next 90 days. For that means about $250,000 because for every dollar we can provide 4 meals here at Ozarks Food Harvest.
This new campaign is on top of the meals and goals the food bank already had.
The reason we need to do this is above and beyond what we're already doing, but of course the reason we need to do this is because of the increased need due to the unemployment caused by the COVID-19 crisis. You know, this is an extended period of disaster relief for us, and we're a disaster responder, so that means we kick in and do a lot of extra things.
The food Ozarks Food Harvest sends out is to places like the MSU Care Clinic, where many patients need food and a balanced diet to combat the disease.
We had some situations where our patients were struggling to get food. I had a patient who said she lost her job. She had no idea how she was gonna feed her kids. She's like, this has been such a lifesaver and just helping me feed my kids.
Na says having access to food is a baseline for a healthy life.
It just makes everything harder if you're hungry. We have to work together, and just building those connections is so important.
The food bank also has set up mobile food pantries to distribute food as well. We met Beverly today at one of those distributions at the Fairbanks in Springfield.
I'm a grandmother raising 3 grandkids. Their mother died 12 years ago. It gets to be a struggle whenever you don't have food stamps and you're working, trying to get back to work. Then the pandemic happened, and this really helps us out because I have a 16-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 12-year-old. So they can eat, and I have no food stamps.
And it's all about helping out one another.
It's a community effort, right? None of us can do this alone. There's no way we would have the resources to feed this many people.
We're all in this together, and everyone is struggling, and anything that anybody can do, you know, to help one another out.
This is a time where it's absolutely necessary to ask for help. Please don't feel bad, and we want to help everyone that needs it.
Now, Ozarks Food Harvest recently received a grant to hire 30 temporary employees that may have lost their job due to COVID-19. So they aren't looking for volunteers right now, but they are looking for donations. In Springfield, Madison Heaver, Ozarks First.
Madison, thanks. There's still time.